An official good morning, you guys. I had to do an outfit change because I was so cold. I worked up a good sweat in this workout. That was such a fun arms and abs day today. There she is. It was so much fun, and I felt like eating those overnight oats really helped me push in my workout this morning, and I felt really strong and really great. So I'm actually just gonna finish my oats this morning. I'm gonna show you guys that. I'm gonna make Liv some oatmeal, and then we need to do a restock because we gotta get some food. We're all out of bananas. We're gonna need greens soon. We're almost out of eggs. We gotta do that. I think I might add some eggs to my breakfast this morning. I'll let you know. Just because we lifted weights this morning, I wanna make sure that I'm eating enough. I feel like I've been tracking my food for a couple days, and what I keep finding is that I'm not eating enough. I'm feeling full and satisfied, but my calories are too low, and according to ChatGPT, if I'm not eating enough, my hormones aren't gonna balance, and my body's not going to feel safe enough to release fat. And my goal right now is fat loss and muscle gain, doing a little bit of body recomposition. I don't want to focus on just a calorie deficit. I want to focus on getting stronger and building muscle and losing fat. That's my biggest goal. It's no longer about shrinking and being a smaller size. It's really, I just want to feel strong in my body again. So let me grab my oatmeal. Linus is feeling really sad. Are you ready for breakfast? Should we start the water for your oatmeal, baby? Okay. So I wanted to show you guys this again. This was, I think, 32 grams of protein. I put protein powder in here. There's chia seeds, cacao nibs. Yeah, I just wanted to try this first to make sure I liked it before I shared the recipe, but it's good. I think it needs more liquid. For me, it's a little bit dry, so I want to add more liquid than I did last time.
It looks jelly.
It does. It's because of the chia seeds. It tastes really good. I loved adding these frozen blueberries and letting them de-thaw overnight. I thought that, I think that gave it a little bit of sweetness without it being too sweet. But it's really good. So I had half of it this morning, so I had like 15 grams of protein and fiber before I did my workout. Now I'm gonna finish this and I might have a couple eggs. Should we go get your coloring page? Okay. Oh, nice.
I'm coloring.
You want to show them your picture?
This is my picture. It says, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
It's a good one. Doug got me this coloring book for Christmas.
Not just him.
Oh, you and Dad? Olivia and Dad got me this coloring book for Christmas. So it makes me happy. That journal that you guys saw me journaling in this morning, what I love about it is it asks you, what are you gonna do today to slow down? What are you gonna do to take care of yourself? Not just like physically and that kind of stuff. Like, what are you gonna do to calm your mind? Coloring, I discovered a couple years ago, really helps me. Liv got really into coloring. She's our little artist. What did you get for Christmas?
Easel and some watercolor paint, a 3D pen,
Yeah, but
paint brushes.
pretty cool. I love that you got an easel. Thanks, Santa.
Thank you.
All right, gotta make Liv some breakfast, and we're gonna go to Costco.
As you can see, my lemons are actually different colors.
I love them.
I tested different color yellows, except for this one and this one, because those are both highlighters.
Oh yeah?
There is my oatmeal whistle. I've
switched up my morning supplements just a little bit to try to support my body. So I have my seed symbiotic that I've been using that for years. I have a curcumin, helps with inflammation, multivitamin, and then I just started taking glucosamine, chondroitin, and so I started taking this glucosamine, chondroitin for my joint health because I have arthritis and I'm trying to reduce inflammation, and we're trying to come at it from all different kinds of angles. And then L-theanine for anxiety stuff with perimenopause. I just feel like my cortisol spikes in the morning, so when I take that, kind of just helps even me out. So I've got those. I need to take these. Where'd my water bottle go? And then we need to mix up, I've been taking creatine in the morning. I started with their loading dose of like 10 grams. It was way too much for me. I was like wired awake. What I do notice though immediately was cognitive function so much better, but my brain was on so much that I was not sleeping at nighttime, and so I had to way back it down. Again, I consulted ChatGPT and they were like, look, you'll still get the benefits. Start low and slowly increase instead of loading high and then slowly going lower. So I did 10 grams for like 6 days, and then I massively backed down because I hadn't slept in 6 days. And so now I'm at 2.5 grams, and I take it in the morning with some electrolytes. I'll show you that, but I'll tell you, hold on. Supplements done, but then I need to mix up my creatine. However, this morning I had chia seeds in my oatmeal, and I noticed that when I have creatine and chia seeds at the same time, chia seeds draws moisture to the gut and expands, thus helping make you feel full and satiated. Creatine, I learned, also pulls moisture to your gut, and so I was getting really sick when I was taking the creatine and chia seeds together. So I'm gonna mix it up in a water bottle and drink it once we've gone, because we have to get out of here. We got to get to Costco and we've got some things to do today. So I'm just going to mix it up so I can take it with me, but if I don't mix it up now, I will forget. So we're going to mix it up together. I'm going to take my water bottle, and I'm not going to fill this all the way up. I'm only going to do a little bit. Mostly because I really don't like the taste of electrolytes. These Peak ones that I have are my favorite so far, but electrolytes just are not really for me. I love water and I drink a lot of water. I should probably be better at taking electrolytes. However, so this is the creatine I've been taking, and like I said, I just do 2.5 grams. I take my scoop and I just do half a scoop. And I feel like this, I've been getting the cognitive function benefits, but I'm still sleeping at night. I've been in a lot of pain recently, but I just took my Humira shot for my arthritis, so fingers crossed we're getting better. And then I got these Peak electrolytes a long time ago. I don't know, I did electrolytes a lot when I was fasting, and they made me so sick. And I just felt sick all the time when I was fasting. So I feel like my brain and my body correlates electrolytes with feeling nauseous and sick, unfortunately. So they come in these like little sachets, and I just use a little bit of a sachet. Depends on how much water I have. That's probably more than enough. And then I'll save this. This will last me like 2 or 3 days. So I just keep that on top so I don't forget that I have one. And then I mix it up. This blends really well in water, all of this stuff together, and I feel like it tastes good because of the electrolytes. The creatine is not flavored. It just tastes like electrolytes when I'm drinking it. I'll just shake it up before I drink it, but I'm gonna take this with me. I need to go wash my face and throw myself together because we gotta go do a grocery shop, so let's go. This lighting, it's so beautiful outside today. It's been so rainy and cold here, so I mean, it's still cold, but it's really beautiful outside today. So I'm so excited about that. Did you mess up the bed? Yeah, you were doing zoomies this morning. If I'm honest, I don't think it really matters what time you wake up. I personally wake up at 5 a.m. because I'm a morning person. It works for me and my body. But what matters more than the hour on the clock is how you choose to start your day, how you choose to take care of yourself before the world needs anything from you. Washing my face, brushing my teeth, putting on a little makeup. These things help me feel more like me. They signal to my brain that I'm awake, I'm grounded, and I'm ready to take on the day. Eating a meal with protein, fat, and fiber before I reach for my coffee has been a big shift for me. It helps balance my hormones, supports my energy, and fuels my workout in a way that feels steady instead of rushed. Taking a few quiet minutes to journal helps me regulate my nervous system. It clears the mental noise and brings me back into my body. Even if it's just a few lines, it helps me feel more calm and connected throughout the rest of my day. I also know how quickly the day can get away from me, so starting my morning with presence, whether I'm moving my body or coloring with Liv, helps me carry that intention into everything else I do. I'm not doing this routine to check boxes, I'm doing it because it helps me feel strong, centered, and clear. And the best part is it's still early. I've already moved my body, nourished myself, grounded my mind, and connected with what matters most, and that feels like a solid start. Your morning doesn't have to look like mine. It doesn't have to be perfect or productive or posted on Instagram, but when you create space to care for yourself first, in whatever way feels good in your season, it can change everything. So I want to gently challenge you to create your own version of a morning routine, one that makes space for a few minutes of mindfulness, one that includes food that fuels you with intention, one that moves your body in a way that feels good, whether it's strength training, stretching, or pressing play on a yoga video. This isn't about copying someone else's routine, it's about building something that works for you. Something that you can come back to, something that supports you in the season that you're in. And if you try something that doesn't feel good or doesn't stick, try something else. Keep experimenting until it fits, until it feels like home.
This series of books called Dog Man. I've been reading a lot, except I've just never read the first book, so I'm reading the first book of Dog Man.
Alright you guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here. We've got to run to Costco. We're gonna do a whole Costco shop and house reset, the New Year reset coming really soon, so stay tuned for that. If this is content that you guys like to see, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to go check out Flow with Charlene, where you can flow with me, do some yoga workouts with me over on Flow with Charlene. I will link that in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.